I'm so excited to play this game. Do you think all those girls' periods are synced? Yeah, probably. Streamer, what's it like to lose your best friend? I don't really care about any of these girls that much, so I don't really... They speak Animal Crossing. This is how I'm interpreting this text. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. What? That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk together to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. Did you know if your neighbors can hear your voices? Dude, I don't know. And I'm really scared. I swear I saw one of my neighbors yesterday behind me. And I thought she was... I could see in the reflection of one of the, like, windows. And I thought she was looking at me weirdly, but I think I'm actually just, like, schizophrenic and, like, extremely paranoid. I think she was literally just walking behind me. But she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and like, catch up to me. No, that was real, be paranoid. Oh, okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Oh, that's disgusting, dude. I fucking hate that. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. Is this a flashback or something? I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Dude, this is literally me. Oh my gosh, this game is so relatable. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. So true. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Belle? Monika!
Oh my goodness. I totally didn't...
What was it? I think it was something like that.
I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
I made her kind of like airy, I think. Monika was the almost normal one. Entirely different voice. I swear it was like that. Ah. Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Oh yeah, she was American kind of too. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What'd you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? Is that it? Is that it?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing. There are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monika say she? A woman.
Hey, Belle. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
Ah, I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? How are you, Sue? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Belle, you know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
Wait, so we're in like an alternate universe? Because last time... Yeah, Sayori was the one who invited us, right? I have no idea what's going on. We're like... I mean, I don't know either. We're like in an alternate universe where Sayori doesn't exist. And we still haven't joined the Literature Club yet. We're rejoining it. Turuso, thanks so much for the 10 months, man. Ruining my immersion? Dude, I'm sorry. I dejectedly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Oh, a guest.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Or girl? Because I'm a girl? No, that's... Ryusu, that's so dark. Holy shit. Is it the full... Oh my... Who made that, dude? Oh my gosh. Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Belle.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Belle in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Belle?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Where's Sayori? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before you graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Yeah, I don't trust Monika either. I think she's like the puppet master, because she it implied she told Sayori to kill herself. This is the worst thing to happen to this chat. It's a pretty terrible emote. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. It's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
This is not how my mother speaks. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Bill, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Ah, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind this club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud and give that back.
Fine.
You could be a voice actor? Thank you. I'm proud of Yuri's voice. I think that's my best work. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki avets her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example, and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ...
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even.
I
thought it was a good idea.
Well,
I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of Vice President after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Belle?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club! Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry, I thought...
The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Belle. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Belle?
Yeah, it could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed.
Belle, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this, you're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Well, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Eh.
Yeah. Could I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
That was a really quick day. I'm glad. With that, I depart the clubroom and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Who do we go for, dude? I mean... Oh, I've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money, comes home before sundown, cooks, gives me privacy, doesn't tell me how to dress, doesn't comment on my friends, doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up, keeps food in the house, uses his inside voice, leaves my stuff alone, accidentally drops coins in the couch, when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay. Oh shit. Wait, I wanted to go for Monika. We have to go for Yuri again, because I'm not going to go after the pink one, because she's actually like a 12-year-old. And I think she's weird. No, dude, I'm not. She's 18. Dude, I don't care. 18. We need to see her scenes too, Belle. It says she is 18. That doesn't matter. You're 12 years old too, little bro. Dude, I'm 20. It's weird. See, here's the thing. I kind of want to unlock her scenes. So maybe I should. But I'm just saying, if you're like a dude, like a 30-year-old dude playing this game, and you're like, oh yeah, I want the pink one, I just want to let you know that I think you're a weirdo. I said that last time, I'm saying it again. You look so defensive about Yuri. Dude, I like Yuri, but it's not pedophilia if they're 10,000 years old. If they look like kids, they are kids in my mind. Okay? I actually have a take that I was thinking of yesterday, but I think it would actually get me like in trouble. Say it? Okay. I need to be so careful with my wording. So, if... Dude, this could actually be bad. But the thing is, you have to realize... So we're talking about cartoon characters. This is on my mind when Liam was doing that fucking awful, like, what do you call it? Matchup thing? Why do you care what internet hooligans think, bro? The thing is, it's really not that bad, but people are gonna probably be like, what the fuck? If you have a quote-unquote 15-year-old in a cartoon that looks like an adult, they've drawn them like a fucking 25-year-old, I think it's better to be attracted to a cartoon character like that instead of being attracted to a cartoon character that is supposedly 25, but they've drawn the character like they're 12. Do you know what I'm saying? And we're talking about lines here. We're talking about pencil lines, okay? Not real humans. It's a fine take, what? Yeah, but some people are gonna, like, twist it or something. Pedophilia is based on looks, not age. If we're talking about, again, this is only in cartoons. Because I think a lot of cartoon characters, they're obviously meant to be adults, but they will just say, they're like, oh yeah, they're 14, they're 15 for like relatability purposes, or for the purpose of the plot, they're meant to be in a high school or something. But you know, they'll draw them insanely maturely when they're clearly like not that age. Is this bad? But then there'll be like some anime chick who's like, I don't know, 28 years old, but they've drawn her like a literal, you know, 12-year-old. But then that's fine, because she's in the fucking anime, in the cartoon, they've given her the fictional age of 28 or 25. So suddenly it's okay. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The most normal opinion? Okay, good. I don't want to... Man, I can't tell if this is bad or not. Not sure why you were thinking about that, but yes. Because some teen cartoon characters are drawn like they are so old. And yeah, you know what I mean, you know what I mean. What if they look like an adult but have the mentality and mannerisms of a minor? Yeah, see, then that's like... that's also kind of weird. I don't know. No, I'm not endorsing pedophilia. Not at all. I mean, they're cartoon characters, they don't have ages. They don't have ages. They don't exist. It's purely about how they look and how they act, I guess. Anyway, let's continue, let's continue, let's continue. She's endorsing liking 15-year-olds looking at she thinks they are drawn right. No, I'm not. But I'm also saying they're not 15 because they're drawings. No, does that make it worse? I'm gonna dig the hole deeper and deeper if I keep talking. You know what I'm trying to say. And I think my take makes, like, perfect sense. Joking, sorry, Mentange, dude. Thank you for the sub, man. Not perfect sense, but carry on. Okay, never mind. Guys, let's continue. Effulgent. Determination. Graveyard. Disarray. This is a crazy streak. Massacre. Nightgown. Fuck. Depression. Last time that was Sayori, but Sayori is dead now. Afterimage. Fuck. Oh wow, that Beldanki emote is amazing. Destiny? Uncontrollable. Adventure. No, fuck. Incongruent. Entropy. Unrequited. Disown. Together. Disoriented.
Hi again, Belle. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha.
No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Would you guys say that- wait, what is this called? Beldank? Appears to be drawn at the age of 15 or older. Well, no, that includes my real face. I'm a real person. And apparently I look like I'm 30, so... I was asked to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Bill.
Are you? I'm 20. And a real person.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
These glitches, I don't like these.
Oh, come on. Like she deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by MONIKA. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Bitch, get out of the way, I can't read! Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth as someone who keeps her manga about something.
Something. Still hasn't noticed? What? Does something change? Actually can't tell.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Bill. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, you might have an interest in picking up a book to read.
Oh, it's tilted. Dude, I didn't notice. Yeah, I guess. A tiny bit. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Well, wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
Didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read.
I just noticed? Wait. Is that actually something else? Wait. The closet is open? Is it tilting more? Think I just noticed the tilt? Oh, okay.
We could discuss it if you wanted.
How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She's even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read her at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. It's literally just there, man. Dude, you're trolling. There's nothing. There's nothing there. Camera tilted back. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this.
That's the book that you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Okay, her eyes kinda... are a bit far apart. What is this voice? It's Yuri's voice, man.
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Dear Beauty. Yeah, Yuri has Dear Beauty, guys. Can you do bell voice like a man, since you're a man in this? Then I'd probably... The British voice is pretty manly. They're really bringing the character to life. Thank you, man.
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, there might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere.
Oh, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Belle?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway.
Then suddenly... What the fuck?
Oi, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
Oh, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? The black messages appear in the history tab. Oh, they do. Just not in a different font. How do I return?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. A demon appeared? Are you talking about the alternate version of Yuri? That sounded Yuri's Russian accent. Well, you're right. I don't know how to do a Russian accent except they're like... Niet. That kind of sound. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
Excuse me? Oh wait, no, it cut it off. I read bathing in the heat of my body or something. I'm not endorsing Putin's re-election, dude. Do you guys say Putin or Putin? My parents always say Putin. And it annoys me, but maybe that's correct. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
Oh, I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Ahaha. Yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Putin? Okay, good. They always say Putin, and it's like a pet peeve of mine. They also call Ukraine the Ukraine, which I think historically it was called the Ukraine, but I don't think it's accurate to be called the Ukraine anymore. What does that say? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them.
Ah, I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Happy we head. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. And holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Oh wait,
are you ready? To turn the page.
Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and their eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Oh, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer.
It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, then get flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Ah.
Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. I think using the is kind of offensive for them, kind of like saying Kiev instead of Kiev, since it was a Soviet practice and so on. Someone else said something before paragraph. US Ambassador William Taylor. Wait, where'd it go? Using the Ukraine implies disregard for Ukrainian sovereignty. Oh dear, I don't think my parents mean it like that. Because they support Ukraine. My parents are not pro-Putin. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Ah, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. Stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Hey, Craig. I'm not gonna call it West Russia. I'm gonna show my poem to... Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Val, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Hush. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Exclamation mark. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Oh yeah, this legendary poem. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. 18, by the way. She is not underage at all, Debs. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, that I won't take it away from her. You ever written a poem? Yeah, I tried to. Because I read, I read Ariel, the Sylvia Plath. Can you call it an anthology? Is that the right word? Of poems, and I was like, oh, I want to be like Sylvia Plath. Because she's like so me. Not actually. And it didn't go very well. Monika. The crazy chick? I don't know if crazy is the right word. Disturbed, maybe.
Hi, Belle. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Belle. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. And Monika, my poem. Yeah, Sylvia Plath, the woman who killed herself by putting her head in an oven, and she died from like carbon monoxide poisoning or something.
Great job, Belle. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? Oh, I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. A hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes could no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Am I the guy in this poem?
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I can't work out why even weebs like this game. Well, it seems like even non-weebs like this game. Why do you try to sound like a girl? Are you referring to Monika's voice? Or like my normal voice? Zero. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
I remember liking the last part, but the first 75% is boring as fuck, TBH. I feel like, I mean, I don't know what happens at the end, but I almost feel like I can appreciate that they drag it on for so long. It was 7 years ago, so maybe I remember wrong. I don't know, I'll finish it, but I think it could be a good thing that it drags on for so long. Even though it's kind of annoying. What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... Oh, I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologising to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do.
I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? She will lose her voice after this stream. I did it for 3 hours 2 days ago, and it did hurt, but I was fine the next day. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I can't read this shit who writes like this. I'm gonna be honest, I fucking hate... Well, no. Cursive writing is pretty, but I think it's very impractical.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
It took you a long time to read.
Ah, well I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost theory?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Bill.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without nothing.
That's a lot more soul in putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah, if anything I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Belle.
Me too. Phew! I guess it's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Have you thought about doing voice acting? No. The music's off key. Wait, no, now it sounds fine. I swear it went off key. If so, please stop. But wouldn't it be boring if I read it all in the same voice? Although all this dialogue wasn't the first part of the game, so... It's been off key the whole stream? I only just noticed it. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Oh, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Belle did too, so based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer. I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
Startup, thank you so much for the 7 months, dude. Thank you so much. Does this sound like Jon Snow?
My queen. Do anything for my queen.
Yeah, a little bit.
And Bill liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Yeah. That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Belle appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Okay, Yuri's is like the hardest one to do. It's very tough on the throat. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
Why? No. If I was full of myself, I'd deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Belle started showing up.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
Doesn't involve you.
Taking out your own insecurity.
Stop! Stop! Stop it! Stop! Taking out your instant others like that. You really... Stop! I'm trying to read it.
You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy, bitch?
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know?
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Nathan, thank you for the 7 months. Well, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Belle hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
No. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. Yuri. 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 Yuri.
Hey, Belle. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ah, some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes... You want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh dear, she's crying. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did.
Bill, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. Oh wait.
We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely.
Da-da-da.
Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika.
You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Da-da-da.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Belle. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
So I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble.
Dude, I'm just gonna keep going Yuri again. Should we choose this text? The moon runes? Ah! Why did I make that? Why did I scream in lowercase? I'll just click random words. Suicide. Cafe. Philosophy. Good stuff. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Belle.
Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yeah, I guess something's a little off. Yuri glanced over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
Yesterday, I really need to apologise. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. Wait, what was in the background? I didn't notice again, dude. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Oh, Bill. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little brighter. Bit brighter with you around and... Oh, sorry. What am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monika?
Oh.
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologise. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I didn't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
no, not at all. I don't hate you.
Ah, well you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah, well Natsuki was.
I was not.
What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense though, you would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while now, but I'm still not really good yet. Well done on doing the emote said man. Very nice.
Still, it must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed.
Oh well, thanks Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monika looks at me.
Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Belle.
Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Why does Monika turn like that? Because she's the ultimate, cutesy anime girl.
Belle, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Oh, I've been a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Is the background thing gone? Everything's normal, I think. Yeah, she's kawaii.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Oh my god, I see it? Dude, there's nothing! I see it too? No, you're trolling. You keep clicking her boobs? Dude, I'm just clicking wherever! I don't mean to click on her boobs. Look, I'll put my mouse in the corner. Is that better? It's moving. There's nothing. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Wait, didn't we go with her last time? Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha. Ha ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Oh. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri?
Yeah! I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently.
Oh, okay. Everything's fine.
Do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees. Dude, it was glitching. Did you see her arm? Was there something... Dude, I can't tell if you're actually trolling or if I'm actually missing shit. Oh wait, she had cuts in her arm? Oh, I didn't see. Dude, I'm looking right at the screen. I don't know how I can't see it. No, I actually didn't see it. Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
Oh. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood today.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Belle. It's very endearing.
Yuri isn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Belle, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Yeah, why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes, I have terrible reading posture.
Wait, is it implying that... Is that implying something? Are her boobs heavy? Is that it? Her boobs are heavy. Oh.
So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Are boobs heavy? Yeah. They are. If you have, like, decently sized boobs, they will in fact have weight and make your posture bad. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. How would you know? I mean, I don't. Like you would know. Oh. I don't, but I know people who have bigger busts where they have postural issues, okay? It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. You and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Bear got banned for that back in the day. Things have really changed. Bear made a bad joke. Okay? I miss Bear, so do I, man. Our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Exclamation mark. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. No, he's not banned. He just doesn't come here a lot.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
This. That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that.
My bad. No need to apologise. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh wow. Wait, I think this is a drawing from last time. I thought it was new. We're all scared of getting banned. Don't worry, I let you guys get away with, like, majority of things. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Eh.
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Belle.
Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Ah.
Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Belle.
What the fuck? Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Belle.
Huh?
My heart won't stop pounding, Belle. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Belle?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening?
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Ew!
Ha! Ha!
I don't want to keep saying ha.
Ha!
It's time to share poems.
Dude, that was so romantic. Let's show it to... Natsuki, because Yuri's scaring me.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever, but you know, Monika and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. That's why you don't have friends, Belle. Dude, spiders are sweet. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Spiders eat the other bad bugs. Yeah, guys, spiders balance the ecosystem of your house. You should be grateful for them. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Her accent needs to be a little bit more whiny. I feel like she already sounds pretty whiny. What's yours, Belle? My hobby? My hobby is streaming. They also go in your mouth while you sleep? Dude, that's a myth. That's not real. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect each others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this club whom I respectfully won't name. Props to you, Natsuki.
Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What'd I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Okay, now... No, should we should have Yuri lost? That's what I was doing last time. When she was here. Dun 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 dun. Dude, what is this Russian guy saying? I'm gonna translate this. We can't handle more Yuri. Wait, I wanna... More information on the phone number 11. What is this Russian guy talking about, man? Let's show it to MONIKA. Look at his profile picture. Oh, this guy really likes Doki Doki.
Belle, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. This game is so fucking weird, dude. I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Save me. The colors, they won't bring beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and in this cacophony of meaningless noise, the noise that won't stop. Violent, grating, my neighbors might actually hear that, whoops. Violent, grating, king, screeching, piercing, sign, cozy, tangent, like playing a chalkboard and turn like playing a knife and a breathing ribcage in this porn. What is it supposed to be? Or maybe poem of meaningless. Wait, there was more to it. I didn't read the end. Fuck. Poem bell? Oh, poem. Sorry. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I'm gonna save because she told me to. Okay, now we have to show my beloved Yuri.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri says of the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
This one might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
Oh, that makes me so happy. It's amazing to feel like I'm valued, Bill. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Ah, I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Bill? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at considering my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. Right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay?
I seldom cussen. Oh, dude, this is so long. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle. She wrote axle wrong. Grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy sticks, a dock ship, A portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears, and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel.
Oh, it doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Ah, that is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Ah, I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
Okay. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Hell yeah. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. That's a pretty funny joke.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We've something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival?
It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
Yes.
Please don't jump scare me. Okay.
I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Belle joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves that they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Belle?
Oh come on. You can't take advantage of Belle to agree with you just because she doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Belle joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Belle isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. Or literature. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Belle want to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation...
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Why'd you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monika sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you've no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Belle. It's not the same. It wouldn't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Who cares? Wait.
Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Oh my god.
Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
Yeah.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Belle? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. Dylan voice actor form? Dude, I can't drop it now, it's been too long. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's why we will end up making the Literature Club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
She cried blood. You need to speak in Japanese accent in the Japanese. It takes me too long, man.
Stepping out of your comfort to zone once in a while. If you would like to help Monika,
See, it takes too long for me to like convert it, man. Eat the other ones.
Then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Didn't the doc get banned for doing an Asian accent? An Asian accent? What does that mean? Good way to cancel yourself, nice. Dude, that is not cancelable. If you genuinely find that offensive, that is insane. I'm genuinely just trying to like the word well is gonna be waru in Japanese. You know what I mean? Unless you're like literally taking the piss out of the language, that is offensive. But I'm seriously trying to convert it to like Japanese characters. But then I'm adding a cutesy anime voice over it, which makes it 10 times worse. Or maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri.
Eh?
I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend.
But Monika.
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay?
Me too.
Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Belle?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Belle before we leave.
Why are you 07ing? What?
Just to see what she thinks of her time here and all that. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay, I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Dude, I'm not getting banned, I'm a girl. I'm like kind of immune. Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they?
Like, I'm fine.
Well, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time, with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know... sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. Stop it, no. Bye, I guess.
She doesn't see it? I didn't see anything again. I think you're trolling again, I'm gonna go with that. Do we go with Yuri again? Natsuki, please. Do you guys want to try Natsuki this time? Yuri seems pretty cool. I think you should continue with her. Go for Yuri. I like Yuri. Okay, fine. Yuri again. I want to see someone die. I'm sure we'll get to that. Okay, Graveyard. Existence. Incongruent. Effulgent. Horror. Scars. Memories. Fuck. Melancholy. Wait! She's there! Was that Sayori? Or MONIKA? Wait, you can get MONIKA? Oh no. Boop! You can, but don't even bother. Okay. Heaven's... wait. I think Heaven Sent is Yuri. Yeah. Suicide. Eternity. Fuck. Contamination. Intellectual. Fireflies. Tragedy. Entropy. Massacre. Afterimage. Frightening.
Hi, Bill. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought on best tea today.
MONIKA? I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. Why are you giving her a man voice? Why not? Why not, man? I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately?
Me? Nothing. Or nothing. Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything.
Aw man, I'm the last one here again.
Well, Bella just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah, hahaha.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, Right, I forgot.
About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga.
Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something, but I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool, and I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right.
My goodness, isn't that great, MONIKA?
MONIKA?
Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Belle, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could...
We already have plans today.
Is that so, Yuri?
That's correct. Belle was already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten her into literature, Monika?
I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monika. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all. Wait, not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow her and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay, you stay here. Won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
But, 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be than there was for a water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. This did already happen. All of this has already happened. Sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh. Okay, that's a little clearer. Dude, is this like allowed on Twitch? I guess it's in a game, so does that make it fine?
Yeah. Haven't I? Sorry. Just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. Hope it hasn't really been shown or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So, I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. Don't know what it is. Every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know what's happening. Is it just me? Or has Monika been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. Lorzov, thank you for the 17 months. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I'm not crazy, right? Blaze, tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Belle. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monika's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school, and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we'd meet each other. Now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Belle?
Okay, let's show the poem to... yeah, happy ending with my wife, Yuri. I'm so excited. Monika.
Don't say I didn't warn you, Belle.
Oh, okay. Natsuki.
Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. This is clearly Yuri's influence. I didn't realize you were so impressionable. Spending all this time with her in the club, now trying to write like her, this is stupid. At least Monika appreciates my writing. Ugh, okay. I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you now. I really hate that I have to do this. But unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away.
Don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. Don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. And I'm gonna hate myself... Where was I? I lost my place. And I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something. Fuck, I keep missing where I'm... Where was I? Please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Belle? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Yuri?
Finally. Oh.
Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath.
Oh, I love it. I love everything about it. Belle, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please?
Sure, I don't care.
You're too nice to me, Belle. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right?
Yuri holds my poem to her chest.
I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it.
What the fuck?
I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over.
Ew! I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. I don't want to read it. That's like really bad. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer.
I'll reread it.
I don't even want to attempt to try to read this. Can anyone read that? I think it does say actual words. Octopodon? Sharia preposta? What's the yellow stains? Oil? It's Japanese. That is not Japanese. Do you like it? I wrote it for you.
In any case, you couldn't tell the poem was about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, I know the most thoughtful person in the club.
Wow, that's really kind of her.
I think I'm gonna vomit.
Yes. Happy thoughts.
Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Dude, has she always been this tall? She's tall as fuck.
Stagnant air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking. I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help.
Monika, I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know what I like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do.
Eh? What about Belle?
Belle is going to help me.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika.
Sorry, but that's just how it is.
Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What, your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Belle around with you in your stupid books. You and Monika. Oh, you and Monika.
Hey, I didn't even do anything.
Okay, then why not let Belle decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power.
Yes you are, Monika. Just let Belle make the choice, okay?
Okay, fine.
Jeez. Belle, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let them decide for himself.
You shut your mouth.
For God's sake, this is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay?
Okay, wait, okay, who said who? So... Natsuki wanted me to talk to Yuri. But then, who was telling me to talk to Monika? A nameless being? What am I watching? I don't know, man. Commit to Yuri? Dude, Yuri's gonna be so fucking weird. Something weird's gonna happen. Wait. Look at my mouse. It wants me to go to Monika, dude. Can I click Yuri anyway? Fuck! Dude, I have to choose Monika.
Yay, you picked me!
Damn right I did.
We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It is fair, Natsuki. It's what she chose.
No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Belle for yourself. What a shameful thing to do.
Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here.
I'm being unreasonable? Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Belle away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself?
I can't say this kind of shit with the accent. I mean, I guess it kind of takes away from the seriousness of it.
It would be beneficial to your mental health.
Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now.
See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with her. Is that so much to ask?
Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door.
Hey, Belle. Yuri is really something, isn't she?
Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door.
Finally. This is really all I wanted. Belle, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. Whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Ah, well, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? You know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Belle. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Belle, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I'll be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Belle. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
Hell yeah. Whoopsie. Dude, what noises do I make when this is happening? Is she okay? Holy shit, she's saying that. How do I get out? She's gonna keep talking forever. Do I press skip? Oh. She's making points. Stop skipping. Oh wow. Wait, no. Nobody's saying that. It's just the same thing over and over again. Dude, please don't tell me her body like decomposes in front of me. I don't want to see that. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got it before me? I thought it was pretty. Ew. Natsuki runs away. I'm here!
Val, did something happen?
Natsuki just ran past me. Oh.
Ah! Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Val? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec.
Oh, thanks.
I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick.
Monika lifts the foil from her tray and takes a cupcake.
Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working?
Whoa.
Yay, there you are. Hi again, Belle. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call her. I'm talking to you, Belle. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kinda started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Ah, I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that if I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too.
Dude, I'm having zero reaction to all of this. I don't know what am I supposed to do?
We're in space! Holy fuck! This is crazy! This is fucking insane! Holy shit!
I don't know what the Steam version is.
It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Belle? Were all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Belle. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world. Forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Belle. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life.
Dude, I think it would be really funny if this whole game was like a Trojan and installed like a virus on your computer called MONIKA, and it just stayed on your computer forever because it's fitting with the plot. Or maybe it is that. That'd be kind of funny.
I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you.
I'm clueless. It doesn't actually, does it?
As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Belle, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Belle, will you go out with me?
Hell yeah. Dom, thank you for the 10 months, man. Thank you very much.
I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Belle. The funny part is, I mean it literally. Ah! There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. You'd be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore.
Dude, does she just keep going? What if she just keeps talking to me forever and ever?
It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Belle. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Haha, thankfully it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right?
Can I go into the game directory and delete MONIKA? MONIKA. Why would you do that? Yeah, you're right, she's kind of cute. Can I open it? No, I can't.
Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Belle, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. About you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. I even deleted my character file if you preferred playing it without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now I didn't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Belle? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? No, this is like... Are you ready?
Hey, it's me, Monika.
I'm just kidding.
I've taken over
I can't do
your
anything
Twitch
after
account.
all.
Haha.
Oh.
This makes me want to write a poem about this. Rose,
Ah!
red,
Did I
violet,
scare you?
blue.
Haha, you're so cute. Anyway, Belle, I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see.
"12 hours streaming coming? Yeah, I'm gonna be live for the rest of my life staring at Monika. Turn your webcam off? Yeah, you're right. Do you guys wanna... Are there eyes in her eyes? I saw that. Doesn't it look like she's got little tiny, in her pupils? You see that?
Man, I wish there was a piano in here. I never got to finish that song I was working on. And after I worked so hard on it, I never even got a chance to play it for you. Well, it is what it is, right? Not since having any regrets. I already get to be here with you forever.
Hi, Monika.
How'd you think of the dollar? Someone definitely has this as a desktop background. Dude, can I go into my Epic Games launcher? And then... Dude, I don't know how to use this launcher. Go library. Dude, it doesn't let me open the directory it's in. I need a screenshot from my wallpaper. Can you turn cam off? Okay. I don't know if this is helping too much, but I think you use a virtual desktop to do it on this version. Oh, how do I get there? Should I exit? Oh wait, save. There's no point in saving anymore, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Files. Characters. Ah. Should we delete her? Are you guys ready to say goodbye to her? Any last words? You were just jealous we love her. I don't want her around forever. Goodbye. I'm sorry.
What's happening? Belle, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Belle.
Please hurry and help me. Help me! Die, bitch. Yeah, I have the deluxe version of this game. The DLC.
Did you do this to me, Belle? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Belle. I trusted you. You just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? When you're only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more?
Paid for it? Dude, no. The deluxe version was on sale for free on Epic Games.
I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture.
Belle, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. Bye. I'm sorry. Typical Belle bad ending. It's the good ending, because... Oh wait.
I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Belle, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I love them all. And I love the Literature Club. I really did love the Literature Club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then...
GG's. Wait, she's gone. No, come back. Is it just the same tutorial over? Hi Ninja, this game is interesting. I don't know if I want to read all of Sarah's messages again. Time for the real game. Wait, save Sayori? These are new messages? Oh! No, I swear this was here last time. Is there more? I thought that was it. Yeah, is there more? Oh, no, I'll see. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention. What was that voice?
Come on, please! It's good motivation!
Was that it? It was high-pitched. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Belle, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Ew, you meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Hi, Temelucas. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah, Belle! What are you doing here?
Well, I glance around the room.
Huh? So you're the Belle that Sayori's always talking about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Belle. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. She's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Oh, sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Wait, working? Belle, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Ehehe.
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it wouldn't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognised club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to...
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Hehehe. Sorry.
Everyone sit down.
Wait, no. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? Corvus, thank you for the 27 months, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you.
How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen wide, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Do we ever see the poster change in the background? Did I just miss it? Poster change? Was that the thing in the background that I missed? The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You can keep a whole tea set in this...
Wait, no, this is me. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
Why is the pink girl American? I was running out of voices. It's easier if they have different accents.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Belle, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, manga. Bisa, thank you for the 7 months, man. Thank you so much. When are you debuting as a voice actor for dubbing anime? Yeah, maybe I should, pull up a... What are they, voice acting studios? Maybe someone can hire me. What's different? Isn't this just the beginning again? Monika's gone. I think something changes. And it's worth me continuing and I'm not just playing the game all over again for no reason. I hope. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
It's all different. This dialogue's the same. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her finger. Hey, okay, optimistic. This game is about cute anime girls.
My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
See, I've heard her say this like 4 times now. Well, maybe 3, maybe not 4.
Hey, a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. See, should I read all of this?
But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri?
Eh?
Well, I bet you know the first thing she said, manga? Oh wait, manga?
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. I keep dropping my fucking lip balm because I'm fiddling with it while I'm playing this game. Auto? Oh, I thought it was gonna speak it out for me. I feel bad not reading it though. What if new viewers are here and they want to hear my lovely impressions? But this is very tiresome.
Now do the
This
Yoshi
is one of the
voice.
many reasons why streaming is very laborious. To donut, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you very much.
Lurshel.
That was so shit. Wait.
Lurshel. Mom. Mom.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. She can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Belle?
Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President.
Hehehe.
Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for you, Yuri...
I have to read manga.
Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Oh, I didn't realise.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki.
If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I've realised my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
Oh shit, they're like... friends. If you don't mind?
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too.
This is so cute.
Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it.
Now, what does this poll say? Should you stop reading? Okay, 91% say keep reading. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
Hehehe. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone...
Oh wait, it's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Belle.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little bit better with you around Sayori.
Aw, Belle. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine.
You're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined...
Wow, wait. Oh shit! Lucas, thank you for the 20 subs, man. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, my alerts aren't working, so... I should get stream elements up. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Now that you joined every day, it's gonna be so much fun.
Oh wait, I need to mute it so it doesn't boing every time. There you go. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, Belle. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Hey. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of MONIKA. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Belle. Hey. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all of the awful things that MONIKA did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Forever.
No.
What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him.
Ew. It hurts.
Wait, is that Monika? Is she saving me? Clayton, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. I'm sorry I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Siri. Goodbye, Belle. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really.
This is Monika? Dude, my voice kind of sounds similar. Actually kind of nailed it.
But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Wow, what a sweet little game. This was made by a man? I thought it was Japanese. It's just some white dude.